Parenting during retirement years presents some unique challenges. It can be very stressful, and that's why it's very important that you find a support group. I found this great support group for grandparents, aunts, uncles who are raising children again, the Catholic Charities Caregiver Support Services. And joining me today to talk about what they can do for you is Renee Goldsmith Benson, the Executive Director. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Paula, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Now, can you tell us what is your organization?
Sure. Our agency is a very small part of Catholic Charities of the Diocese of Albany. And our agency offers two programs, an elder caregiving program and a kinship caregiving program. Our agency is there to help those families that are trying to do whatever they can do to keep those kids out of foster care and in home with their families. Okay? And these families may be, and often are, grandparents raising grandchildren, but sometimes they're aunts or uncles or cousins. Sometimes they're even older siblings raising their younger siblings. So it really varies. Our agency provides a very broad spectrum of services. It's very much as needed by the family. Sometimes the family might need emergency assistance to get a bed for the new child that's coming into their home, or diapers, or food.
And you'll help.
And we do our best to help them out.
How about internet, for example? Because the way our society is moving with technology, do you have people in your organization that actually goes to the grandparents, for example, and helps them navigate through all this?
Yes. Oftentimes, our caseworkers will help a caregiver in their home, how to set it up. Not that they're there to do internet work, that's not what they get paid to do, but little skills, like one, how much time are they spending on the computer, that maybe the caregiver is frustrated and they'd rather than be doing homework. How do you negotiate that? How do you make sure that the kids are safe? Our caseworkers are very broad. They have the ability to work with a family if they need to go to family court, if they need to go to DSS to get services, if they need to negotiate the school system for individual education assistance programs. So they are sort of a jack of all trades.
And where do you get the funding? I mean, is this free for the grandparents, aunts, uncles who want to take advantage of your services? Is it free?
Yep. Our program, both of our programs, our elder care and our kinship care programs, are available free of charge to the people needing them.
And if someone is interested, or if someone is looking for support and they're watching the show today and they want to get in touch with you, what can they do? Like, how can they get in touch with you? Well,
the easiest thing for them to do is to pick up the phone and call our office. It's area code 518-449-2001. And if they're in Albany, Schenectady, or Rensselaer counties, we'll be able to talk with them on the phone and try to help them out. If they're not from one of those three counties, we do have some limits. I mean, we can't reach outside of that, but there is a New York State Kinship Navigator, and that's not run by our agency. It's from Catholic Charities in Rochester, Catholic Family Services in Rochester.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're looking for more information on this support group, just log on to my website, parentologywithpaula.com.